Early on, we developed a contract with UNC to help us develop the model and help us release the model. Part of that was to convene and organize this meeting. And it's been going on for 15 years, and it's been very, very successful.
The conference is a good gathering of scientists from all over the United States and from abroad, coming to describe their findings, their development capabilities.
We got involved because we are interested in understanding air quality transfers at regional scales. And we felt that CMAS was an increasingly critical opportunity to learn about methods.
A lot of people from different countries are coming. For example, I'm from Brazil, and I was the only one that come every year, and now we have more 3 people that comes.
The amazing thing has been the growth in the number of attendees. Just been amazed, and the number of international participants. And I've looked at the number of downloads that CMAS has reported from year to year, and it's gotten phenomenal.
I can sit down and read a journal articles on what's going on, but that doesn't really tell you what's going on. You're getting a snapshot of something that's been prepared to get through publication. Here, you're finding out what people really think, what they're working on today, not what's going to be published in 3 or 4 years.
So through CMAS, I met someone that I now speak with regularly, Roger Timmis, who is actually in the UK, and now we exchange emails in between CMAS conferences. He is someone that is also very excited and interested in model evaluation, and so, but he comes at it from a very different perspective than I do, and is always trying to encourage me to use that in the way that we do model evaluation.
The increasing resolution of modeling with the advance in computing resources has allowed us to do things that we would not have really dreamed of doing roadside emissions, mobile emissions from transportation. These things were simply not in our toolbox 10 years ago.
Brazil is too big, and we have different problems. If you go to the Amazon, we have biomass burning. If you go to São Paulo place, we have a lot of cars. Rio also, so we have a mix of problems. So it's very important to us to bring our problem to them, and they will help us to solve the problem.
Climate change science is very complicated, and so we're trying to think about the models and how to improve the models to think about more reliable climate change projections is what I'm really trying to do in my research.
Information is growing so rapidly, and like I said, you can't wait for these things all to be published in journals. You need to get out here and participate in these things to really take advantage of them.
Well, in 15 years, that's a good question. Up till now, there's been somewhat of a little bit of a division between people working on climate and people working on air quality. That's starting to come together, because people are realizing they do affect each other. That'll be routine. We'll be talking about how what we emit, not just greenhouse gases, but everything. All our aerosols, all our ozone, how's that affecting the climate? And how is controlling greenhouse gases affecting the air quality? And we've seen some of that today, but there'll be more and more of that.
I mean, I've been working in the atmosphere for, 44 years I've worked for the Environment Agency. And the atmosphere teaches us that actually we're neighbors. We're neighbors across the fence, we're neighbors across the city, we're neighbors across a country, and we're neighbors in terms of sharing a planet. And I think that's a good thing for 2016, just to be reminded, if necessary by the atmosphere, that we are neighbors and we belong to each other to some extent.